including like my beanie gear and my Raiden in the trunk. But I'm not carrying anything on me, just my armor jacket. Driving to the meet in my Ford Americar. I live in Redmond, so it won't be very far.
Where are you coming from in Redmond?
My apartment, which I don't know exactly where that is in Redmond. I have to go look at a map. Second.
Forgot to add my med kit. I'll do that later.
Let's see. So,
Basically, I just need to know if you're coming in from like the Rat's Nest or Glow City or somewhere.
well, I have a low lifestyle, so okay. Here's the actual map.
No, a low lifestyle is Touristville itself.
It depends. I mean, if you're living like specifically in.
Let's see, Auburn. Where's Redmond? This map is zooming in and out. It's annoying. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever is convenient, because I can't get this map to work right. There we go. Finally. All right.
Sunbeam. Looking at your sheet, you do live in the Z zone.
Oh, it should be. Oh, isn't it E?
Which area of Redmond do you live in, or Puyallup?
Thrift.
Thrift is technically a Z zone. Graham Crackers in an E zone.
Let me just edit that on my sheet then.
Oops.
It's like, having realized that a bit retroactively, go ahead and roll me an edge check, Sunbeam. As you drive out with your nothing to fear Z zone, little Dodge Scoot.
What could possibly go wrong? See, this is why she had whatever that fucking
the F6 Spirit.
The edge check. Yes, among other things.
How about you?
Oh no, three hits on an edge check. No, you get out of there. None of the gangers get you into trouble. Something to the effect of that.
Pictured in image, total badass.
All right, I'm gonna say Union Hill. Union Hill is where I live. That's where I'm coming from.
Union Hill, as I draw the map back up to Redmond.
It's like East Redmond, near the Watershed Preserve and.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you all at various points, and Boyd, indeed, as you completely drive from Redmond into Touristville, as you all begin to enter the outer bounds of Touristville, you begin to see you can hear them before you see them, but you can hear the rumbling of heavy vehicles, and as you indeed pass through, you can see a convoy of Metroplex Guard APCs rumbling past you, kind of disregarding the traffic on the road as they just sort of pell-mell through. And as you arrive at your location, you can indeed see across the street, down the street, a small checkpoint has been set up where there's an APC kind of parked halfway along the road, and a couple of suited up and armored Metroplex guards are standing around checking people's SINs at rather random. The location you have all been given is looks to be a rundown sort of family restaurant sort of dealing. Looks to be a mix of Italian and European cuisine. It's ramshackle. There's no windows in the wall, and there's no glass in the windows. There's a door kind of half hanging open with a physical "We're open" sign hanging down. The atmosphere in Touristville appears to be rather or rather very downtrodden, fearful. It's not the usual rambunctious Touristville that you see. In fact, it looks almost like it's in the center of a military occupation zone. So, I believe I heard 15 minutes is the earliest?
Yeah, that's what I was shooting for, was also 15 minutes.
Right. So, I believe
Remy was going for 30.
Remy would be able to make 30. Close enough. So, Remy, you are the first to arrive.
She would just take her sword out. She'd leave her gun in the car. She'd lock it. It's got security 3, which is the shock, anti-theft 3, sorry. She turns that on, make sure it'll, shock any Baron rat that tries to steal her car.
Okay.
She yeah. She'd take a look around. She'd start counting the guards, if that's, the Metroplex guards, just to see how many are in the area, because she's kind of curious.
Okay. You can go ahead and throw me a perception check there.
I take the in detail.
Yep, if you are taking the 3 seconds to observe in detail for the guards, you can go ahead and take that bonus.
I'm happy with that level of success.
4 hits. Yeah, you can count the 3 guards near the APC down the street, and as you take a moment to look around, you can see another 2 strolling down from the T section that you are at. They look rather bored. These 2 have open face helmets, just standard army issue helmets.
The message from the Johnson said to meet inside the restaurant, right?
Yes, at 5 p.m. sharp. You are 30 minutes early.
So after just taking a look around, she'll head inside. She'll go up to the bartender, order a beer.
There is no bartender when you walk in. It is a actual Italian style family restaurant. There's a small podium where a very bored looking elf woman is sort of lounging around looking at her comlink. The place looks deserted.
She'll be like, I want a table. I'm just getting some drinks.
Huh? Just you, honey?
Yeah.
Alright. She kind of hops off the counters with a very long-suffering sigh, like, how dare you interrupt my idling and free paycheck? And just sort of gestures out into the back, like, pick a seat, go ahead.
All right, Remy will just she'll pick a seat where her back's up against the wall and she can see the entrance.
Okay. That is not hard to do. You just pick one of the back booths.
Yeah, she'll just get some drinks until it's about 5 minutes before the meet, and then she'll pay.
Okay. Your options are Soyweiser, booze, or mystery.
I'm really
Ooh.
tempted to say mystery, but we're gonna go with Soyweiser because that has the lowest chance of killing her.
Okay. You pay. What is your lifestyle?
Medium.
You pay lifestyle, and you have a bottle of Soyweiser.
She'll just keep drinking that. Be on the lookout to see if she sees any obvious runners walk in.
Okay. We now move to the rest of you, who I believe all asked for 15 minutes. So, in no particular order, a Suzuki Mirage crotch rocket zooms up, a Dodge Scoot putters up, a lady on a bicycle huffs up, and a Americar best car 28 year pulls up.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Let me just add that comm link to my on person list.
Facial sculpt.
Yep.
You want to tell me in brief what facial sculpt is and its limitations and such?
In my case, it lasts for 5 hours. For each hit, I can change one feature. Actually, I have here, Lab. I can read it to you. Power allows an adepted to change his appearance by shifting the muscles, bone structure, and cartilage in his face. Each level purchase gives the adepter +1 dice pool modifier for disguise. The effect can be sustained for magic hours. Common,
Okay.
and then it tells you all the common things you can do. 1 alteration per.
Okay, so your bones crackle and pop, and your nose sort of straightens out or hooks, and your ears adjust in length as you slowly make yourself not you.
Yeah.
Tripwire, 1 hit, matrix perception. Okay, well, you see currently, just off the top of my head, you see 7 devices running openly. Sunbeam, Remy, Boyd, are any of you running silent?
No, her comm link is on, and I think that might actually be the only thing that's electronic on her.
Okay, Remy, you are not running silent?
Remy's got 2 comm links on, but I think one of them is being taken out by the noise.
And Boyd?
I've got a metal link running out in the open, and my headwear, the wireless is turned off.
Do you have a data jack attached to that metal link?
A data jack to the metal link? No.
Then the metal link is not working.
Okay.
You may roll those dice, yes. Okay, so you see the 7 I mentioned, and then you additionally see 2 more devices. Okay, Sunbeam, your spirit sort of looks at you, huffs, and kind of, is it materialized or in the astral?
In the astral.
Okay, so it just kind of mentally like, yes, boss.
Thank you.
Please resist me to fade. As I quickly go deal with the person at the door, I am so very terribly sorry. Feel free to, mingle about yourselves as you all 3 arrive at the same time.
So a Sunbeam walks in, Remy would just be like, "What the frag?"
I love that picture. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, it should be the one that's displaying just for my Roll20 thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good movie too.
Well, since we're not doing anything else, we can all... good idea. But we should probably all describe ourselves anyway.
Sure. We'll start with Tripwire, our resident Chinese cartoon.
Looks like a nerd.
I return my FedEx package in my hands.
Congrats.
Sorry about that. So you've all introduced yourselves to each other, or are we still doing through that?
We just started.
Okay, continue, please.